Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. How you all doing? And welcome to the live watch along between France and Ivory Coast in the friendly games, pre-World Cup friendly, guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fine. Thank you for joining me this evening, guys. Before I start, please may I ask, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe to don't forget to smash a like. Yeah, I say it twice. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. And please don't forget to put your notifications on as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me for this, very interesting game. Lots of talent on the pitch today. And, Ivory Coast, one of my favorite African teams, to be honest with you, there, especially in particular over the last 20, 25 years, they produced some amazing players. And not least, this team that they got out today. I'm going to read out the lineups for you guys right now. Let me know what your feelings are. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome everyone to the stream, guys. Let me just read out some of the lineups for this game for you guys. Absolutely. Now, we're going to start off with, obviously, France, of course, guys. This is the France lineup, how they line up today, of course. So they got Magnon in goal, of course. Magnon, who has been heavily linked with Manchester United. Plays for AC Milan, Magnon, and a goalkeeper for France. And then they're playing like a 4-2-3-1. We've got Koundé, of course. We all know about Koundé, the Barcelona right back, of course, who Man United have also been into. I don't think there's many that we haven't been into. We got Bayern Munich's Dayo Upamecano, of course. We've got Konate now, of course, guys, he's just left Liverpool, of course, and gone to Real Madrid on a free transfer, hasn't he? And we got Hernandez, of course, the experienced Theo Hernandez of Al Hilal on the left back position, guys. Then in regards to the middle, we got Aurelien Tchouameni of Real Madrid, hopefully soon to be Manchester United player, guys. We've got Tchouameni as the centre midfielder alongside Rabiot. Rabiot's still in the team now, guys. Rabiot's still there, guys. He still plays for AC Milan in Serie A, of course. Rabiot there. In regards to the forward line, obviously a very talented French lineup, very talented French squad. And you look at some of the players that are missing as well. We've got Michael Olise, of course, of Bayern Munich. And we got Ryan Cherki of Manchester City, of course. And we got Marcus Thuram of Inter Milan, guys. Now, out front, of course, Kylian Mbappe, Real Madrid. Who else? Kylian Mbappe of Real Madrid is up front. In regards to Ivory Coast, we've got Fofana in goal. Fofana, who plays a Riserspor in Turkey, guys. Then they're playing like a 4-3-3. On the right back position, they got Goulet Doué of Strasbourg, guys. In the centre back position, they got Emmanuel Agbadou. Agbadou plays for Besiktas in Turkey, guys. Alongside him is Singo, Wilfried Singo, plays for Galatasaray. So you've got the two Turkish, big, heavy Turkish influence in this team, guys. On the left back, we got Gislan Konan, is Gil Vicente in Portugal, guys. And in the three in midfield, we got Kesse, who plays for Al Ahly, guys, in Saudi Arabia, guys. And he did play, Frank Kesse did play, I think, for AC Milan not long ago. We also got Seko Fofana, FC Porto, guys. He's on loan, on loan over there at the moment. We got Diakite, guys, of Cercle Brugge, guys, on loan in the Belgian club, guys. And then up front, we've got Diomande, Jan Diomande, of course, of RB Leipzig, are currently linked to Liverpool, amongst other teams. We've got Wahi, guys, in regards to LA Wahi, in regards to he plays for Nice on loan, guys. He plays for Nice on loan, guys. You know what? What I would say in regards to the Ivory Coast team, it's a good team. They've got a lot of players missing as well. They're fulfilling their squad as well, guys. Up front, sorry, we got Wahi. He plays for Nice on loan, guys, at the moment. Nice, who are battling I think they got relegated, if I'm not correct. We got Dingra, Simon Dingra from Monaco, guys, on the team as well, guys. So that's the line, the two lineups, guys. In regards to the substitutions, guys, in the substitute players. In regards to, firstly, Didier Deschamps is the manager of France, of course, been there for a while now. We've got Brice Samba of Reims, guys, as he is a goalkeeper. We got Robin Risler of Lens. He's also the goalkeeper. Very good young goalkeeper is Robin Risler. We got Lucius Digne of Aston Villa, of course, guys, We got Lucas Hernandez, another Paris Saint-Germain, a very good player as well. When you're looking at their squad, you're looking at, wow. We've got Malo Gusto of Chelsea, of course. Surprising inclusion in the squad. Well, we got Maxence Lacroix. What an achievement for him, guys. Very big achievement for him. Had a fantastic season with Crystal Palace this season, of course. We got William Saliba, of course, Arsenal player. Of course, we know William Saliba is. We got Cardio Kone, of course, of Roma. Very, very good player as well, guys. And then we got Kante is in the squad, guys. Currently playing for Fenerbahce, guys, in Turkey. We got Zaire Emery of Paris Saint-Germain. We got Bacola of Paris Saint-Germain as well, the midfield attacking player. And then we got Doué of also Paris Saint-Germain. And then we got, guys, we got Mateta of Crystal Palace. A couple of Crystal Palace influences in this team, guys. Interesting. We got Magnus Akliush as well, guys, on the bench. Very highly talented player for me, the 24-year-old. Been linked to Man United, another very good winger, stroke midfielder. He can play right midfielder, attacking midfielder, and striker. Very good players. Akliush, one to look out for. And we got Ousmane Dembele, of course, of Paris Saint-Germain, guys. And then we're looking at the Ivory Coast substitutions. We've got Alban Lafont of Panathinaikos. We've got Mohamed Kone. He plays for Charleroi. Guys, I think they're in Belgium, guys. Two goalkeepers there on the bench. We've got Christopher Operi. He plays for Besiktas in Turkey, guys. We've got Kasunu, who plays for Atalanta. Odilon Kasunu, who plays for Atalanta in Italy, guys. Let me just read through these. We've got Osimhen, another Osimhen Diomande, plays for Sporting Lisbon, of course, the centre-back. Man United have been linked to him quite a few times, of course. Amad Diallo on the bench today, guys, by the way. On the bench is Amad Diallo. No Amad Diallo in the first team today. We got Christ Ano Ole. He plays for Trabzonspor, guys. Speaking of Trabzonspor, Onana's back at Man United, by the way. We've got Ibrahim Sangare of Nottingham Forest, of course. We've got Jean-Michel Seri, guys. This guy currently plays for Maribor. Had a little stint in the Premier League, if we remember. Nicolas Pepe used to play for Arsenal. You remember that? Nicolas Pepe's in the squad. He's playing for Villarreal at the moment. A poor signing for Arsenal, was it? In someone say we got Ange Jan Bonnet, who currently plays for Inter Milan. We've got Basuma Toure, guys, as well for Hoffenheim. Another player linked to United. We got obviously Evan Gussan, another Crystal Palace. There's a lot of Crystal Palace representation here, guys. Fair play to Crystal Palace. And Perfect Gurgnan of Charleroi as well. A couple of them Charleroi players as well, guys. So those are lineups, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, guys, for this watch along. Guys, this watch along. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's an entertaining game, guys. Hopefully have a little bit of fun, have a little bit of a chat, and let's see how it goes, guys. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you so much, everyone who's joined me today for this friendly, the pre-real World Cup friendly. We're getting into that vibe, as I said, and we're going to see how it goes, guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to the stream. We've got the two captains there. We got Kylian Mbappe just there, standing alongside Kesse, who is the captain of Ivory Coast today. Guys, absolutely. Looking forward to seeing Yan Diomande today. A couple of players there. Doué on the right back and Conan on the left back as well. Looking forward to seeing this game. This is one game that I looked at and I thought, yeah, this could be a good game to watch, an interesting game. Welcome, everyone, to the stream. Smash a like, see how many likes we can get by the end of the show, guys. Welcome, everyone. Big up everyone as well. Let me just say hello to Bobby. Big up, Bobby. How you doing, my good friend? Good to see you. Big up, Ephraim. How you doing, my friend? Anfield the Red. On Saturday, slot was sat, and today Gakpo submits a transfer request. I'm so happy. Big up, my friend. Big up, the Red. Nikki, big up, Sal. Big up, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. We are not getting Marky signing in midfield. Romano said yesterday. Don't care what Romano said, mate. I don't trust everything Romano says. I don't go to bed believing everything that Romano tells me. But let's wait and see. It will be an interesting game. Absolutely. Big up, Ephraim. Hope you're well. Afternoon, Sal, and the community. How are you? There's only about 3 marquee signings we could sign anyway. It's Tonali, Anderson, and Turamini. Those are only 3. Turamini's still a thing. We're still in for him. Big up, Marky Mark. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my good friend. We're ready for kickoff, guys. in this game. Interesting game. Get your predictions in, guys. I'm going for a draw. I'm going for a 2-2 draw, guys. We're underway. I'm going for a 2-2 draw today. I'm going for a draw. I think it's going to be an entertaining game. Yeah, big up, Marky Mark. Sorry, mate. Big up to yourself. Afternoon and community. How are you, my friend? I'm very well. Ahmed on the bench. Where he belongs, so he doesn't get. Big up, my friend. Yeah. I mean, I was looking forward to seeing him today. To be fair, I was looking forward to seeing Ahmed today. Hopefully he comes off the bench and makes a little bit of an impact. Do you know what I mean? Nikki, that's brought some hope. I was fuming yesterday when we need look. What I would say, Nikki, look, they are under scrutiny, Ineos. I've seen the excuses from Barada today. I've seen the covering up. I've seen all this PR. Here comes France, though, straight away, nearly. I've seen all the PR. I've seen it all. And they can't hide from this. They can't hide from this. They know they have to perform in this transfer market. You know what I mean? We're awake to it. This could be a smokescreen, what they're doing. A great attack from France. And Mbappe had the ball there. Tried to shoot. It looked like he kicked the player's leg there. Yeah, he kicked his leg. He could break his foot like that. You don't want to move that, do you? At the end of the day, guys, do you? Big up, Josh. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Really good to see you, mate. Hope everything is good with you. Didier Deschamps, still the manager of France, of course, guys, as we know. World Cup winner, guys. And that's a free kick to Ivory Coast, guys. The number 5, Singo, was fouled there, pushed him over. I mean, that was a very tactical foul. Singo would take the free kick. Guys, I am on defensive watch as well. I'm looking at the defensive side of things with the teams as well, because I know that Man United needed a couple of defensive reinforcements as well, guys. Absolutely, in my humblest of opinions. Awaihi out here to Yan Diomande. Yan Diomande with his first touch. Let's see what he could do. Passes it out wide, even further up. The cross comes in. Oh, straight at the goalkeeper, Megan on with the ball. He just that was decent play so far. Good little attack from Ivory Coast, guys. The French player was in trouble. Was he? Wasn't he, guys? He looked a little bit towards Upamecano. Upamecano playing way up front there is like he's not his territory, is it? Hi Rajat, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Hope everything is blessed with you. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Welcome aboard. Guys, welcome aboard. Rabiot's still playing. Thuram, back to Rabiot. Upamecano. Rabiot's still playing for France. Unbelievable, isn't it? You know, that's loyalty for you, isn't it? That is loyalty for you. There's Koundé. Koundé is the right back today. Long ball towards Mbappe. Well controlled there. Brilliant control. Absolute fantastic control. Brings it back here. Yeah, this is a bright opening of the game. To be fair, there is like an attacking intent within the game, and definitely Tchouaméni here. Tchouaméni with the first touch. There you go. Mbappe is out here wide, guys. Thuram loses the ball. Big up, Josh. What's going on, my friend? United good. Yeah, big up, my friend. All this PR, man, all this PR for Man United is crazy, man. The amount of PR that we get is ridiculous sometimes, isn't it? It really is ridiculous. Some of the PR that Man United get, like this Barada interview now, you know, playing down expectations and stuff. Efren, spot on Sal. Omar Brada's spin was amazing today. Yeah, it's just all spin, mate. It's all spin. I'm not interested in what he has to say. Just go out there and get the transfers done. It's as simple as that. That's all I would say to him. Go out there and get the transfers done. You know, stop making excuses, pre-excuses. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Pre-excuses. That's all they got. We're awake to those, though. We should be awake to those pre-excuses, guys. Absolutely. Anyway, here's Hernandez on the left-hand side. The out wide to Thuram, the number 9. Back to Hernandez. Passes it towards the defender. I think it's Upamecano. Guys, yeah, look, you know, France have got a very good squad. They haven't stopped having a good squad over the years. Their squad has just got better and better. Got a lot. But here comes France, though. Oh, it was a very good ball. Almost reached Kylian Mbappe there. It was a good ball, guys. It was a very, very good ball. I think the ball came in was from Elise. Of course, guys, very good player, Elise. Yeah, that was a good ball. Just slightly ahead of him. It could have been an opening opportunity for Mbappe. One back there well by Rabiot, guys. Very well played by Rabiot. He's here on the left-hand side. France have started the game very, very positively. Open game so far. Very open game. Be interesting to see how they approach this game. Konate has just signed for Real Madrid, by the way. Yeah. Man, who would have thought that at the beginning of the season, that Konate would be signing for Real Madrid? That no one would have felt about that, and no one would have thought about that. Definitely not. Absolutely. Raja, it's a good game so far. It's all right. It's just started though. 5 minutes gone. Hope this game is not boring. Me too. Last couple have been quite edgy affairs. Barcola and Doué for depth. Yeah, they got a lot of strength and depth. France definitely. They got Dembele on the bench, of course. Cherki out here wide. Mbappe on the left hand side, guys. Passes it into Rabiot. Rabiot now. Pass in. Great opportunity. Great pass. Good save from the keeper. Good save from Fofana there. Fofana made a very good save there. It was great play from France. They split open the Ivory Coast defense. It was Mbappe that got the ball, Rabiot, and then it was a nice little cheeky ball there from Elise to Mbappe, and it was a good save there from Fofana there for Ivory Coast. Very good save. Well played. But I figured that the offside flag went anyway. So it's a goal kick. The one it straight back here, France. Elise is going to grab the ball here. He's going to cause them all sorts of problems here, Elise, in that position. Nice little intricate ball there. Again, back here. It's going to be a chance for France. If they're not careful, Ivory Coast, France could open the scoring. They win it back, though, Ivory Coast here. I thought they should have played, they really should have played Ahmad. Ahmad would have acted as a bit of an outlet for them on the pace on the right. I think he would have done well for today, definitely. I thought, but it is what it is. I'm looking forward to seeing Yan Diomande on the left. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't go to Liverpool, of course. Hopefully he doesn't go to Liverpool. Yeah, I think the French team, the French squad is extremely underrated. Not many people are talking about their squad. The strength in depth is phenomenal. The strength in depth is phenomenal. I mean, absolutely. Anyway, France are back on the attack here. They're back on the front foot, guys. This is what France have been doing since the opening start of the game, guys. They've been dominating this game so far. Pass out to Elise. It was well cut out, though, by Diomande. Diomande, no, loses the ball. Mbappe is all across that front line. Here's Elise. Back here to Mbappe. Back to Elise now. Elise causing all sorts of problems on the right-hand side here. He cuts in. Could he shoot? No. He took it too wide. Good little bit of play there. Oh, it's just over the bar, guys. It's just over the bar. That was a good strike anyway. Unlucky there. Unlucky. There's a Tifos out for France. Sam, Ransom Bands and Sai TV said Elliot Anderson isn't better than Theo Fernandez. It's subjective, mate, but he is. He is. It is subjective. It's down to opinion, but yes, Anderson is better than Mateus Fernandez right now. Yes, and you will see that. Anderson is a generational player. But everyone has their opinion. This is what we have to accept. People have their opinion, but there is a reason that Man City is so in for Elliot Anderson and not for Mateus Fernandez, for example. There's a reason for that. Mateus Fernandez is a very good player. Very good player. They're both good players. We should get them both. In reality, that's what we should be doing. We should be getting them both. We shouldn't be getting one or the other. We should be getting them both. Do you know what I mean? Definitely, 100%. Why are we worried about getting one or the other? Foul there. Thuram was brought down to the floor. That was very cynical. Again, from Ivory Coast. The number 10, he brought down Thuram there. The number 14, sorry, he brought down Thuram there. It was Diakite who brought down Thuram. This reminded me of the African nations. I did the African nations in December, January. I had a good fun watching the African nations. It was good. It It was a great tournament. Really enjoyed it. Apart from the final, obviously the final was a little bit sinister, but the whole tournament, I really enjoyed it, you know, and yeah, can't wait to the next one. Anyway, it's a free kick here. Is it Ryan Cherky standing over the ball for France here on the left-hand side? He's going to be taking a free kick. Ball comes in short towards Elise. Elise gets the ball, crosses it into the box. No, it's a poor free kick, to be honest with you. They should have just got it in. France always produce talent. It's amazing. Yeah, they do. Who will be the main centre back? Upamecano and Konate, maybe. You know what? I actually think that Saliba should have been their centre back. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think Saliba should have been the centre back for France. No, but I think it should be Saliba and Konate. But they obviously like Upamecano, don't they? You know what I mean? Absolutely. Can you cover check? What's that? What do you mean? Can I cover check? Do you mean can I cover the game or what? Can I cover the game or what do you mean by that? You mean Czechia, Czech Republic? What are the scores, by the way? Let's get into the scores. Friendly scores. Here we go. Let's see some of these friendly scores. So far, Spain have scored against Iraq. No surprise there, guys. Spain are 1-0 up against Iraq. Sweden drew 2-2 with Greece, by the way. That was a good game. Greece took the lead about Spain, but Sweden came back to lead 2-1, but Greece equalized late on. But it's 1-0 to Spain against Iraq, guys. The goal scorer was Fran Torres, guys, for Spain. Yes. He injured, it looks like. No, he's on the bench, mate. Saliba's on the bench. Saliba's on the bench. Let me just double check that. He's on. I'm definitely sure he's on the bench. Let me look at France. Yeah, William Saliba's on the bench. If he's injured, he won't be on the bench. It defeats the point, doesn't it? If they're injured, so he's on the bench. So he's definitely playing. He's definitely good enough to play. Absolutely. Peter Cech. No, he don't. Kidding. I don't know what he's on. I don't know what you're on about. I don't even know if Czech Republic are playing right now. Are they? Anyway, here come Elise. Elise on the ball. The guys looking very, very sharp again. Mbappe there. Nice little dummy there. Koundé was a little bit late arriving there. Right, so now it's still a chance for France. They've got it here. It's tight spaces. Ivory Coast are playing very deep. They're scrambling the ball away at the moment. They've got about 10 players on the defensive side of things at the moment, guys. About 10 players are playing in the defensive third for Ivory Coast at the moment. One thing is to look out for Ivory Coast defensive side. I do think that they got a very good defensive side, in my opinion. When you look at Singo and Agbadou, very, very solid, in my opinion. Here come France, though. Koundé with a cross. Heads it back in. No, it doesn't quite head it in. It's come back out here. Konate, Upamecano. Oh, they've lost it there, France. There's no foul. They've lost it. Oh, he ain't got the pace. He hasn't got the pace. I thought he could have had a breakaway there. If he managed to get that, it wasn't a free kick. Definitely not. But I thought he could have had a breakaway there. Definitely. If Fernandez takes too long, then focus on getting Stiller done. Yeah, look, we can't take too long and we can't overpay, of course. But yeah, I don't like the voices and the sounds that are coming out of Berardi's mouth today. I really don't. I mean, people are falling for it. So some people are so easily manipulated. It's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? They're so easily manipulated. It is ridiculous. Anyway, France have got the ball. Upamecano. Out here wide, again, guys, to Mbappe on the left-hand side. He cuts in. He cuts in there a couple of times. Rabiot pass the ball is going to be Koundé on the right-hand side. Elise's got the ball. He's going to cause havoc again. Yeah, he's their danger man in there. We missed the trick about not getting Elise, did you? Sal, do you rate the France man? Didier Deschamps, the water carrier, as Eric Cantona once called him, isn't it? Do I rate Didier Deschamps? Yeah, I have to. He won the World Cup, so I have to rate him as a capable manager. Yeah, I mean, anyone who wins the World Cup is a very, very capable manager, isn't it? I think definitely. He's got ability, 100%. You're winning the World Cup, it's mad, you know. So It's crazy, to be honest with you. Excuse me. Upamecano again, moving that ball forward. Out here wide on the left-hand side, guys. Hernandez got the ball, cuts it in, guys. Just a little bit sloppy there from Elise. Elise wins the ball back well. Here we go. France shot. Oh, very good strike there from Rabiot. Very good strike from Rabiot. Was it a save? If it was, that was a splendid save. That was a magnificent save for Fofana in the Ivory Coast goal. That was a magnificent. If that was a save, my goodness. Did he actually get his hand on that? No, he didn't. He didn't get the save there. Definitely not. Raja, he is Ancelotti from Discount South Walmart and team. Absolutely. He's done well to win the World Cup, though. That's one thing about him. He's done well at France. On a club level, I don't rate him, but definitely on an international level, he's capable of getting results. He's been fortunate, though, that he's had such a good pool of players over the years, isn't it, to choose from? He's been really fortunate with that. 100%. But here come Ivory Coast, guys, on the attack here. On a rare attack so far in this game. Guys, it's out here on the wing. Looks like a foul there, did it not? Yeah, Ivory Coast are slowing the game down a little bit. Diakite and Yan Diomande. Yan Diomande will be on the left. Diakite will be on the right, guys, with Kessie and Fofana. Guys, more or less, Wahi and Adingra will be playing in that position. There's the number 3 to Conan, trying to get it to Yan Diomande. Good play from Ivory Coast there. Nice little bit of play. No free kick. He's holding his knee. He's not happy about it. Is Diomande. It was a nice run from Diomande, to be honest. I thought he got pushed down, to be honest with you. I thought he got pushed down there, definitely, in that thing. He's a good, probably won't call him top manager, not a top club manager. Iraq in the World Cup, yes, they are. They're in the World Cup, yeah. Iraq has qualified yet for the World Cup. Yeah, they are in the World Cup this year. Playing Spain today is a good test for them. That's the ultimate test, really, isn't it? It's always good to play these sort of friendlies, I think, in my opinion. As long as you don't lose 8-0 and completely ruin your confidence. So I think it's always good to rather than playing the likes of New Zealand. Like England are playing New Zealand at the weekend. I mean, goodness me, that should be an absolute walkover. Yan Diomande doesn't look in a good place at the moment. It might be a dislocated shoulder. It could be a dislocated shoulder there. They're not going to be that good. Let me tell you that right now, Raja. They're not going to be that good. I'm gonna bet on that. They're not going to be that good. I remember England played Iran the last World Cup. England scored 6, didn't they? You know, absolutely. So I remember that when they played them, and yeah, look, I'm guessing, I'm predicting that they won't be that good. Yeah, definitely not. It's a difficult tournament to play in. 100%. Trump hates Iran. Trump hates everyone, mate. He hates Cuba. He hates everyone, mate. Anyone who doesn't comply, he hates them. Apart from a certain other country. Anyway, here we go. Still 0-0 between Ivory Coast and France in this friendly, guys. Packed house in France, though. It's a packed stadium, an absolute jam-packed stadium here. Long ball coming up, hoofed up front. It's going to be a free kick to France. Yeah. Rabiot got the end of the bad end of the stick there. It's back here with Rabiot again. Rabiot's done pretty well, to be honest, to maintain his position in the French team. I'm surprised he's still there. Do you know what I mean? I'm surprised he's still there. Here we go. Magnon out here to Kunde. Kunde pass it out wide to Elise. Back here with Kunde, guys. Be interesting to see how here's Mbappe. Can Mbappe win it? No, it's good defending there. Very good defending from Ivory Coast. Another good little bit of play, guys. I did say it from Singo. Singo and Agbadou are going to be a powerhouse for Ivory Coast today. So they're going to be, they're going to be having to be on top of their game, France. Definitely. But it's the first time I'm watching France in a while, though. It's a long time since I watched France play football. It's a long time since I watched them play, to be honest with you. Here we go, guys. France win the game easily. It's going to be a goal here. Oh, it's a good save from Fofana. He had to score, Elise. He just needed to bend it into the corner. I thought it would have been a goal. 20 minutes gone, still 0-0, guys. I thought that would have been a goal, but he just hit it straight at the goalkeeper, unfortunately. Rajat, will Manchester United players, United scout players in Korea and Japan potentially? They're supposed to, Rajat. They should be scouting everywhere, but they don't do it enough. They're doing it better now. We are linked to a couple of Japanese players, but the Japanese players that we're being linked to play in Europe. What they need to do, they need to go to Japan and South Korea and places of that ilk and look for players because they don't get bargains, trust me. Anyway, here come Ivory Coast on the wing again. Kessie with the ball. It's back into the midfield, guys. Conan. Nice bit of play here from Ivory Coast. Nice little bit of possession. He's going to pass it way out wide right to Diakite. Is it Diakite? No, it was the number 17 there. Doué for Ivory Coast. It was the fullback from Ivory Coast. Yeah, it'd be interesting if Ivory Coast score first. Then it would be very interesting. Of course, it'd be very interesting if Ivory Coast score first. Here's the number 5 for Singo again. Guys, I'm not missing with my scouting today. Singo is looking like an absolute unit, guys. Only 25 years old. The guy who plays for Galatasaray, Wilfred Singo. I think he's going to be a good player, guys. He's an absolute beast in the centre-back position. And, yeah, it's good. It's a good little scouting mission for me today. Definitely. Can't wait to see Ahmad come on. Can't wait to see him come on. All right. Sal, your top 3 French players in history or now? Which one? In history or now? Underwater Fish Films, what's going on, my friend? Good evening. How you doing? I said 2-2, my friend. I said 2-2. That was my prediction for the game. 2-2, I said. That's what I'm going for. What's your prediction? Let me know, guys. Guys, let me know your predictions for the game. Let me know what your scores are going to be. Hopefully, we get a good game. Hopefully, it's a game full of drama and goals and things like that, unlike the last couple of games, you know what I mean, in these friendlies. Obviously, the thing with these friendlies before the World Cup, sometimes they cancel each other out because they don't want to get injuries before the World Cup. This is the thing, isn't it? It's very difficult when you get injuries at this period and stuff. Anyway, here come France there on the left-hand side. Efren's going for 2-1 to France. Rajat doesn't know. In history, my top French players in history, Cantona is one of them. Definitely Cantona. Zidane is another one for me. Players who played for Man United as well. Yeah, Cantona, Zidane, and I would also say, if I was going to throw something out there, one of my favorite French players of all time. I've got quite a lot, actually. There's a lot of Yorkaev. You can't forget about Lizarazu, Yorkaev, Desailly. I like Lilian Thuram. There's so many guys. I'll have to. There's so many. I wouldn't say Mbappe. Mbappe hasn't earned my respect. Definitely not. I would say that Zidane, Cantona, if I was to pick 3, and if I was to pick one more, it would probably be Jean-Pierre Papin, someone like that. Yeah, Jean-Pierre Papin. If you know, you know. It'd probably be someone like that of that ilk, in my opinion. Definitely. Yeah, but Zidane was probably the best French player in the last I say 50 years, definitely. I think he was the best French player in the last 50 years. But I wouldn't put any new school players. I think Trezeguet, in regards to Trezeguet, he's very loyal. I respect Trezeguet for staying at Juventus when Juventus had that problem. He stayed at Juventus and contributed to them getting promoted. Again, you know, Juventus got relegated, didn't they? They got put down. There you go. Cantona, Platini. There you go. Cantona's so underrated. I think Cantona's one of the best of all time, though. Not only French players, but all time out of every single player, in my opinion. Zidane, Cantona, and Platini. Best Ivory Coast player of all time. For me, it's going to be Didier Drogba. Anyone but Drogba. Who is it? Florent Malouda? No, not Florent Malouda. Who's the other player that played for them? They used to Yaya Toure is a good player who played for them. I mean, not Henry for me. No, didn't really smash it for France. No, I think Henry's a good player, but definitely not even in the league of the. You can't mention Cantona and Zidane and mention Henry in the same breath. Absolutely not. I'm thinking about the 1998 World Cup winning team. I'm thinking about that, you know, and. That didn't really include Henry too much. Included Jokayev, who I was talking about. Included players like of that ilk, of course. Lilian Thuram, Frank Leboeuf, Marcel Desailly. It was Lizarazu, Barthez. Here come France, though. Great ball there. Nah, he didn't quite get it there. He didn't quite there. Not for France, Ephraim. Yeah, not for France. Absolutely. No, I don't think he performed at a level for France. I mean, he played at the 1998 World Cup, but he wasn't a main player for France in the 1998 World Cup. Good player, in my opinion, but nowhere near the level of Cantona and Zidane and these kind of players. These players were absolute generational players. You know, absolute amazing players. It's a corner kick here, guys, to Ivory Coast. We've got all the big guns up here, guys. Up there, we got Agbadou, we got Singo up front as well. Guys, we've got Fofana, the midfielder, in there as well. There's two Fofanas, by the way. There's one who plays in goal and one in midfield. The number 10 will be taking the corner kick, which is Adingra. Adingra, they're claiming a penalty. It's gone way out wide, guys. Here we go. Good cross. Header. He couldn't keep it down. Adingra couldn't keep it down. It was a good play. It was a good play, though. It was good play from the number 6, Fofana. And Adingra just couldn't keep it down. That was a big chance for Ivory Coast. Big chance. He did great, but he definitely is not the best in history, like people were saying. People say that Thierry Henry is the best Premier League player of all time. I disagree 100%. There's a few players I've got ahead of him. Raja, do you think that Giroud's going to be all-time France legend? No. Probably would, because obviously he won the World Cup. So obviously he'll go down in history, and he has to. He deserves that at least. But I don't think he's one of their best players. But he's a player. He's a player that put in a shift. Definitely, he's a player who did well for them. Absolutely. Anyway, here come France again. Here come France. We've already mentioned Desailly and Lilian Thuram, mate, Sam. You see, on this channel, I can come on here and I can talk about Lizarazu, Marcel Desailly, Frank Leboeuf, Lilian Thuram, Manuel Petit, Thierry Henry, Yuri Jokayev. You know, you can put me on the spot and I don't even need to look at anything, nothing, and I'll tell you about those players. I'll tell you about those players and what those players were like. You know, 100%. Guys, you know who's heavily underrated for France? Let me tell you this. And I think he's incredibly criminally underrated. And I'll tell you right now. No one's going to mention this. And I'm going to say it right now. David Ginola. David Ginola won the Player of the Year when Man United won the treble. He shouldn't have won it. He should have been a Man United player. But David Ginola was an absolute baller, guys. He was an absolute world-class player, guys. If David Ginola played today, trust me. What the problem with David Ginola is that if he played for Man United back then, he would have been an absolute legend, honestly. Diamande, great little piece of skill there from Yan Diamande. I really do hope that Yan Diomande doesn't go to Liverpool, by the way. Liverpool have confirmed the managerial appointment of Areola, by the way. What do you guys make of that appointment? Let me know, guys. How are you feeling about that? Put that in, obviously, match that with Barada's comments today. Match it with Barada's comments today. What are you feeling about that whole signing for Liverpool in regards to Areola and what Barada said today? What are your overall thoughts? I want to know. I want to know what your overall thoughts are. Anyway, France are on the attack here, guys. Right now, Hernandez. There we go, guys. Now my phone's turned off. Good afternoon, Marcus. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you back in the stream, my friend. Good to see you again, my friend. 31 minutes are gone, guys. It's still 0-0 between Ivory Coast and France. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, everyone who's new, guys. Welcome aboard, guys. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the viewers up, guys. Let's get the likes up and the subscriptions up, guys. Come on, we got to get to 15,000 soon, guys. Can we do it before the World Cup? It's going to be difficult. Can we do it, though? It is a possibility. Let's see if we can do it, guys. If we could do it before the World Cup, that'd be brilliant. Raja, he will do it right in Liverpool. Don't think it's nothing special. I think the problem with Areola is that he's not going to be used to the low block. I think people are forgetting this. A lot of managers leave small clubs and they struggle at big clubs. Jason Wilcox, Omar Barada, both needs moved on. I agree, absolutely, Sam. Ira star play is very good if it translates into Liverpool, but there is a risk of not managing big club. It's true. And what happens when teams play a low block against him? Because he's not going to be used to that. Because when he was at Bournemouth, he was the one playing the low block, right? So that's what I would say about it. I don't think it's necessarily going to be a success. Liverpool are treating it like a success already. Let them get into that full sense of security, of course. Let them get into that little bit of confidence that they're having, a little bit giddy. You know what I mean? Yeah, my thing's turned off. Yeah, still 0-0, guys. Guys, between France and Ivory Coast. Here in France. Big up everyone who's joined me today. Don't forget to smash a like. Anyone who's in the house today, guys. Really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Absolute legends for joining me today. Good to see you all, of course. Welcome to Stretford Post. Welcome, everyone. Let me see if I can get the game up on here. Bear me a second. Liverpool needs to get their recruitment spot on Areola. I mean, if Liverpool go out there and get Yan Diomande and get a couple of players that I've been looking at, then they'll do well if they get that. If they do that, but it's a big if, isn't it? But the one thing about Liverpool is that they back their manager. Do you know what I mean? Our board just make excuses. That's all I see from our board. Liverpool will get the players in. We'll make excuses, guys. Trust me. That's what's going to happen. Excuse me, guys. 1 second. Marcus, big up Marcus. Be with you in a second. I'm just trying to log into this thing again. Sports. Back here with the goalkeeper Magnon. Cut out well there from the full team. Marcus, hypothetically, Sal, should the Glazers decide to sell UAE Group or Ratcliffe, would the Glazers seriously sell or playing games? Yeah, watched the show earlier, Marcus. It's a difficult one. It's a very complicated one. It could be, it could not. It could be an opportunist thing for Glazers that they're looking for investment, or they seriously want to sell. I do believe they want to sell. I think they want to sell. If it's anyone, I would love it to be UAE. I would love it to be the Middle East. I don't want Jim Ratcliffe anywhere near it, to be honest with you. He hasn't given me confidence. And guys, people, we signed one player. We signed like Edison, who's cheap as chips. And then suddenly, he can't do no wrong. They forget about the wrong managerial appointments, don't they? But definitely, we need different ownerships. Definitely. To Brighton, the screen on iMac. No, between France and Ivory Coast, guys. Sorry, I was just setting up my system. Ephraim, our owners think they can win titles without spending money. Mind blowing. I agree 100%, mate. Liverpool have only have just one experienced centre back in Virgil van Dijk. The others are youngsters. It's true. Big up Coco. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up Sal. Good game to stream. Thank you, Coco. Yeah, definitely stuck out. The best game of the day. when I saw the fixture list, I was like, yeah, that one straight away, man. 100%. Thanks, Coco. Big up. Sam, Manchester United should look for at signing, said El Mala from McCone. There's loads, mate. There's loads. There's loads we could throw out there in regards to signings and players that could possibly come to Man United. They've got a lot of options. One thing they can't do is hide. They can't hide because there is opportunity there. Do you know what I mean? There is opportunity, 100%, guys. Yeah. Mbappe's moved to the left of midfield here. Tyrone's moved up front. Just to keep you aware of the game. 38 minutes gone. Tyrone's moved up front. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Is Kunde with the ball, the number 5, slowing the play down a little bit. It is slowed down a little bit, quite significantly, to be honest with you guys. Konate passes it infield to Cherky. Cherky to Upamecano. Upamecano back to Konate. He's gonna probably pass it long. Thuram has moved up. Yeah, as I said, that Mbappe's moved to the left of midfield here. Gonna create him. Yeah, he's on the left right now. I think they're trying to open up the space a little bit. Spread the game a little bit in regards to that. Upamecano, Rabiot, Cherky. Cherky takes it in. He's gonna pass it out wide. Elise. It's a free kick to France. Elise with a free kick. Elise's won the free kick, guys. Pick up everyone. Cross comes in. Header saved by Fofana there again in the Ivory Coast goal. Chouamini couldn't recover it. Chouamini tried to recover it, but it's a corner to France. Now Mbappe takes it short. It's out here to Turkey. Back to him. That's a penalty. That looked like a penalty. That looked like a penalty against Ivory Coast. That did look like a penalty. It's Doué. But Ivory Coast here on the counter attack, guys. They got a chance here to double it. Here's Yan Diomande. Can it go? It doesn't reach him. It doesn't reach him. That looked like a penalty for France, to be honest with you. I don't think there's any VAR in this game. That's the thing. Elise with a long ball towards Mbappe. Big chance for Mbappe. A great tackle there. I told you about this Ivory Coast defense, guys. I'm telling you, this Ivory Coast defense is madness, guys. Absolutely. They are absolute beasts, mate. A couple of them, Man United should be scouting right now, guys. Singo and Agbadou, of course. Big up, Badger. And there's Kesse Schmidt from AZ. Key Schmidt, mate. Yeah, they're in AZ. Absolutely brilliant player. I agree. Absolutely. We're going to miss out on these players. Trust me, other teams will go for them and they become great players. And then we're going to be bidding for them in a couple of years for triple the price they're worth. Guys, cross comes in straight at Magnon. I thought that was a penalty for France. I was looking at that. It looked like a penalty for France. But if there's no VAR, they can't really check it, isn't it? But it did look like a rash challenge there. Referee wasn't looking at it, to be honest with you. But then again, maybe it was Cherki. Maybe he was playing for it. Maybe, you know what Cherki's like. Ryan Cherki's a little bit of a play actor, as we know, don't we? Guys, absolutely. Allegedly. Oh, they've won it back here. Ivory Coast is a big chance. Oh, it's a save by Magnan. I thought it was going in. My goodness me. I thought it was going in, guys. My goodness, it was a Dingra again. A Dingra got through and he just couldn't connect. He just couldn't connect to the ball. He scuffed it somewhat. And then it's a save by Magnan, but he scuffed it somewhat. Chouamini lost him, guys, but Dingra got the ball. He just needs to get a little bit of height and power on it. And that was a goal. That was 1-0. It was all there for him. You know, it was all there for him. Anyway, it's a corner kick to Ivory Coast. Yan Diomande will take the corner kick, guys, over here on the left. Their star man right now, of course. Watch out for Fofana. Yeah, that guy, he can head the ball. He's one back here. It's out wide again. Cross comes in. It's well cut out. What defending? Good. Singo is a beast. Yes, definitely a shout for United. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I've been talking about this like Coco. There's a couple of players there that I've been watching for a while. I saw at the African Nations as well, and I'm like, why don't Man United go after these players? You know, like players like Singo, of course. Like he plays for Galatasaray. He's only 25 years old as well. So why don't you go for him? You know what I mean? It's not only him, Agbadou as well. They've got good players, and Agbadou plays for Besiktas. You know, how much is he going to? I know he costs 28 million, but guys, if we're looking for a backup defender or something like that, you can go after Emmanuel Agbadou and players of that ilk. 28 years old. How much is he going to cost? Nothing. You know what I mean? There is value in the market, man. We just don't scout heavily enough. Here come France. Elise, little back flick. It's going to be a corner to France. We've got about a couple of minutes left of this game, guys, of the first half of this game. A couple of minutes left. It's a good play from Elise. Elise has been their best player so far, France. Elise and Cherki have been the two players who stuck out for me so far. It's a corner for France. I think it is Cherki who will be taking the corner. It is. He's taking the corner for France. You've got the likes of Chouamini up there. He's played it short. Back to Cherki. Cherki cuts inside. He's going to bend it. If they're not careful, he's going to bend it. Great save again for Fofana. It's good. Cross comes in. And it's cleared away again. Cleared away well. Well defended. It's a free kick for Ivory Coast. Surely. No. Nothing given. Goal for France. Good finish. Goal for France. Ryan Cherki has got the goal. Guys, Ryan Cherki has got the goal. Goal for France. Goal for France, guys. Good finish, though. I did say he was one of the players today, one of the better players today so far. But unlucky for Ivory Coast. They didn't deserve that. But France have scored. Guys, France are 1-0 up. It was a good finish. It was a very good finish, to be fair. I think Fofana could have done better there, the goalkeeper for Ivory Coast. He sort of hit it out. He should have parried it either behind the post. It looked like a foul, though, to be honest. Did look like a foul, but that was good play from Turkey. Great strike. Great goal. Yeah. Goal made by Turkey, really, because the Turkey was the one who got the initial strike. And then he cuts in and he strikes in the back of the net. Great finish. Good player. I did say that he's been Man City's player of the season this season. I did say that Turkey's been Man City's player of the season. Definitely. Yeah, it was a good little strike there. Quality. Yeah. 1-0 to France, guys. Côte d'Ivoire are down and they have to do something now, guys. 1-0 to France, 3 minutes of injury time in this first half, guys, of this friendly here. 3 minutes. Sam, John Mazambi is another big one. Yeah, you looked at him loads of times, mate. Mentioned him on Stretford Post a long time ago, mate. Freiburg player, good player. Ephraim, good finish, very good finish. Definitely a foul. I thought it was a foul, mate. I did think, Coco, I thought it was a foul, to be honest with you. The problem is now, Coco, is that we don't have VAR in these friendlies. I don't know why. I think they should implement VAR in these friendlies, man. Honestly, because what's the point? You shouldn't have one rule in one tournament and another rule in another tournament. They should be getting prepared. That's what they should be doing. They should be getting prepared. Anyway, it's not over. That's going to be a free kick to Ivory Coast. Yan Diamande's fouled there. He's played it quickly. Maybe too quickly, in my opinion. He should have waited a little bit, Yan Diamande. Yeah, he should have waited a little bit. The referee's fallen flat on his butt. The referee's stopped the game because he's fallen flat on his butt. I think he's going to give the free kick. Yeah, he took it back. Oh, that was a little bit of a foul from the Ivory Coast player. That was cruel. I think the Ivory Coast player did that by purpose. He sort of budged the referee, little nudge. A referee. I did think it was a foul, though, to be honest with you. I did think it was a foul, if I'm being honest. For the goal for France. I thought it was definitely a foul. Yeah, I thought it was there. I thought that looked like a foul for me. Guys, it's the referee's looking a bit not good. He's not looking good, the referee. He got a little bit of a nudge, guys. It did look a little bit sinister, in my opinion. It did look a little bit sinister. Mbappe's becoming the good Samaritan all of a sudden. He's trying to help the referee. That is funny. Bear me a second, guys. Yeah, that's crazy. I thought he did it by purpose. Yeah, I thought he did it by purpose. I thought the referee had got knocked out there. Referee got to strengthen up a little bit. Get a little bit. Come on, ref. Come on. These things happen. You got, he's only a little barge. Goodness me. Imagine he gave him. He's got a headache. He looks like he's got a headache. Crazy. Come on, ref. Come on. Build up a little bit. There we go. It's back with Ivory Coast. We're well into injury time now, guys. The whistle should be going anyway. The referee injury time here. Ivory Coast were in a good position as well, to be honest with you, before that episode with the ref. Fofana, we're going to take the goal kick. No, it's not a goal kick. It's going to take the kick anyway. It comes out here wide, guys, toward Doué. Doué passes it in. There's a couple of Doués playing today. Doué is, I mean, look at France's bench. They got Bacola and Doué, haven't they? On the bench. They've also got Dembele. They've got the Champions League winners, of course, that defeated Asna only a few weeks ago. Is Dembele, is Doué again. Yeah, they're beginning to get back in the game, to be honest with you, Ivory Coast. They're beginning to get back into the game. Half-time. Ivory Coast losing by 1-0 against France, courtesy of Ryan Jerky, guys. Jerky smashed it into the corner just before on the stroke of our time. They've done pretty well, Ivory Coast, guys. They've held their own well, but they just can't get that one opportunity that will help them, guys. But they need to take an opportunity soon, guys. Definitely, they need to take an opportunity, because if they don't, they will end up losing this game. But I can see it. I can see it open up. The Doué bros are a little sad how African talents are taken away. Yeah, look, yeah, at the end of the day, it happened with Algeria as well, with Zinedine Zidane and Yuri Yokayev, and there's been loads, man, loads. And you know, Eric Cantona was Spanish. Did you know that? It was a gypsy Spanish. It was one of those ones. But yeah, I understand it's cruel, but it could be argued that France developed them, isn't it? They got the great academy, isn't it, in France, and they develop them and they bring them through, you know, and that's the thing. It's down to the French academies. They're, you know, the French academies are so good, guys. And you think where, like, I think there was that academy, the Monaco Academy, I think it was, or something like that. Look like Tottenham are getting Van Heck. They're going to have two Heck in head. I saw Van Heck yesterday play, the Brighton and Hove Albion player for Holland. Well, they're going to have Van der Ven and Van Heck. So they're going to have a full Dutch centre-back. I don't think they need to be looking at that. I don't think that really worries me. What I would say about Van Heck and players like that, they shouldn't be going to Tottenham. They'll be ruining their careers. Going to Tottenham is just going to ruin their careers, in my opinion. They shouldn't be going to Tottenham. 100% not, you know. They shouldn't be going to Tottenham. You know what I mean? Yeah, players that go to Tottenham, they're just going to stagnate. That's what's going to happen. They'll go to Tottenham, and then you know, they're not going to improve. Loads of players go to Tottenham, and it's like, you remember that player who used to be good? Do you remember, like, let's think of all the players that have gone to Tottenham that are rated so highly. Do you remember Basuma, who went to Tottenham and he was rated like, you know, actually before he went to Tottenham, people were looking at Basuma like this magnificent midfielder, and went to Tottenham and just sort of declined and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So I would urge anyone, any player, any young player not to go to Tottenham. I would. I wouldn't mind Van Heck in Man United team, to be honest with you. I think he's a good defender if we're looking at. But like I've said, guys, here in this friendly, why don't we look at some of the players there for Ivory Coast? You know, you can get them for cheaper. Look, the thing is, like, when I look at the players playing for Ivory Coast, and you look at the players like, obviously, Singer and Agbadou playing in Galatasaray and Besiktas, respectively, where did Besiktas and Galatasaray find them? You know, I mean, this is what we're talking about, and how, you know, and they obviously believed in them and brought them into the team and believed in them, and they become good players. Why? We don't have scouting like that. We'll sign them when they become, like, undoubtedly very good. So, you know, gone to a bigger club and stuff like that. Absolutely. Chouamini for me has been fantastic so far in this game. Just a little bit of Chouamini watch, guys. He's been brilliant. I would say in that midfield, he's been running that midfield, to be honest. Ryan Cherky, Elise, Chouamini have been the standout players for me. I think Koundé's had a good game so far for France, a little bit getting forward, guys. In regards to Ivory Coast, I think Fofana has been their best player so far, made some good saves, and Singo has been their best player so far for Ivory Coast, in my opinion. Absolutely. Doué's got forward, a little bit huff and puff for Ivory Coast, but nothing amazing. But Singo and Fofana are definitely my man in the matches for Ivory Coast. Top Spurs is not the place to agree. So it's not the place to go if you want to develop, if you want to be a legend. Tottenham is definitely not the place to go. I'll say that 100%. Don't go to Spurs. Don't go to Spurs. Absolutely not, guys. Because you know what? You'll be there in a couple of years, and your career will be in the mud, and people don't want to buy you. Absolutely.
Do you know Tottenham? What? Tottenham Hotspur? Topspur? No. What's that? you never heard of them? No.
There you go. And we still haven't heard of them. There we go, guys. Yeah, Tottenham had a dreadful season this season, didn't they? An absolutely awful season they did. Absolutely. They did. They had an awful season. Tottenham had one of the most awful seasons, but they're rubbish. As simple as that. Do you know what I mean?
You better go and win it. You better go and win it. Don't start winding me up, right? I'm telling you that now, right? A decent side and a decent squad, right? You have them here, just in case things don't go right. Why is he bringing on Gyökeres in? What's he doing?
He needs to win the game.
What's he doing here?
We need to win the game.
What is he doing here?
We need to win the game. He brings him on.
So why ain't Rice here then? And he ain't playing. Gyökeres, you're winding me up.
Go on.
Right, Gyökeres has just played a qualifier, right? And another qualifier.
He's confident.
Right. He hasn't been sitting on his arse for 2 weeks, right? Yeah? But he's here today. So, and that's what I'm saying. If there's an injury to Rice and whatever, I accept it.
Well, this might have been.
Those teeth, they're probably gritting. They're probably gritting together. He needs to visit the dentist, man. They're probably got no teeth left. They're probably grinded together. You know what I mean? To equate to nothing. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, absolutely. Let it be. You know, yeah. Funny times. It is laugh. I love laughing at Arsenal. Arsenal, they're acting like the first team to be bantered. It really does. And what's the funny thing about Arsenal is that Arsenal actually feel hard done by it, and they feel like the only team in history to be bantered. You know what I mean? It does make me laugh. Lee Judge is a classic, mate. He is. I've had him on the channel. Checked the interview out for a few years ago. Had him on Stretford Post. Funny guy. Knows his football though. Definitely knows his football. 100%. He knows his football. 100%. But yeah, guys, looking forward to the transfer window. By the way, hopefully Man United get some business done, and hopefully we get it done quick, guys. Absolutely, hope we get it done quick. What I would say is that this Ederson deal, I'm not going to jump up and down about it. I mean, I think that is an easy deal to do. We need to start showing everyone that we can do difficult deals as well. If we can do the difficult deals, and then fantastic. But I'm not going to be jumping up and down like amazingly. Big up Rajat. I'm not going to be jumping down amazingly about it, guys. Absolutely
not. This is what fucking happens when you've no accountability, you cowardly little fraud.
They're going to get all summer of this, guys. They're going to get all summer long, guys.
How about Chelsea?
Fans struggle with this.
But I have never seen, by the way, in Chelsea.
Man United fans need to understand your club is irrelevant. Wallahi.
Like, our club is irrelevant.
No, let me be honest.
I'm going to tell you something.
No, 1 second. I'll tell you.
That's fine. But that's fine.
I was you 15 years ago. Wait.
That's fine. We could be irrelevant. That's fine. We'll be back.
I was you.
Only way is up, turn, baby. Absolutely. We're looking down, Mr. Irrelevant, like an elephant. Absolutely. There we go. Guys, waiting for the second half. Hope everyone is well, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, we're just getting into the groove, guys. Absolutely. Marcus, I'm looking at the Ederson deal with serious side eye, not moved. Yeah, mate. Serious. I mean, at the end of the day, mate, it better work out. But it's all right if we go out there and get other players, isn't it? It's all right, you know. But with this news about Anderson and this gaslighting us into thinking, you know, he's too much money, it's driving me mad. Everyone knew how much Anderson is worth. Anderson is Declan Rice of these days. Arsenal paid 100 million for Declan Rice, right? Do you think Arsenal regret signing Declan Rice now? Of course they don't. You know what I mean? You know, we got to pay for the best. Absolutely. Big up Nikki. Big up Ephraim. Yeah, look, I had a lot of people like, they know me apology, mate. Honest to God. A lot of people. I won't get it, though. I won't get it. 100% not. 100% not. I won't get it. No way. But I got lots of them, guys. I got lots of them. I got receipts. Don't worry, guys.
Don't underestimate Manchester United.
Do not underestimate the Manchester United. Do not underestimate you, or you can.
off.
Absolutely. That's what it is. That's it, guys. Absolutely. I've got them all day long. Yeah. You know, never speak too soon in football. Football's over. Hated, adored, but never ignored. My good friend Marky. Absolutely, all day long. All day long. Hated, adored, never ignored, guys. Let's go. It's been a great show, guys. 1-0 to France at the moment. Just waiting for the second half to be underway, guys. Just waiting for it. Marcus, was the guy who said our team is irrelevant a Chelsea fan? No, that's sad. That's a Liverpool fan, one of the biggest Liverpool fans. Yeah, that's the show I go on sometimes. Yeah, but you know what? Silence is the best. Silence is the best remedy. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Yeah, he's a Liverpool. It's the best remedy is silence. You know what I mean? And then, lo and behold, and wait, guys, let me just say this. Very, very important point. It's good because let me just say something. Liverpool fans will dislike Man United. It's how it should be. It is how life is. It's rivalry. That's what happens. I understand that. But Man United, we're not an elephant in a tree. We're actually ready to pounce, guys, on this deadbeat Premier League. Yeah, we're actually ready to pounce. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna try and win it next season. And you have to believe, guys. You really do. You have to believe that we can. Absolutely. Yeah. We got everyone in shade. Don't forget to smash a like on the way in, guys. If you guys can do that for me, we're just waiting for the second half to be underway. Guys, be interesting to see if there's any substitutions. Really would like to see Ahmad come on, get a little outing on this game, if possible. It would be nice to get Ahmad on the pitch. That would be nice. I think he will get some minutes, hopefully. Sam, Roberto said they struggled at Tottenham Hotspur. Loads of players have struggled at Tottenham Hotspur. Loads of players. And when you think about when the players left Tottenham Hotspur, Dimitar Berbatov, Michael Carrick, for example, Teddy Sheringham left Tottenham Hotspur and became very, very successful. Sol Campbell went to Arsenal, became very, very successful. Do you know what I mean? That's what happens. That's what happens, guys, isn't it? You know, leave Tottenham. Tottenham is just it's the environment around Tottenham. Tottenham's environment is not good enough. The environment at Tottenham is bad. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me just check something with my audio. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I do remember Roberto Soldado, though. I mean, Roberto Soldado was a proper player. Was he at Valencia? Something like that. He was a proper player. And then he went to Tottenham and just... But I could think of loads. Dimitar, was it Dan Dimitrescu? Was it Dimitrescu who went there? You know, Jurgen Klinsmann didn't win anything. Absolutely. Yeah.
Don't provoke me to anger, or else you'll be in danger.
Big up, everyone. Yeah, no, yeah, I think Liverpool are in danger. I don't think it's going to be as smooth sailing as Liverpool think with Abiola. I think what they have to understand is that when they play against a low block, I think that Ariola could struggle, and I don't think it's going to be a bed of roses. Definitely not, guys. Absolutely not. Waiting for the second half. Players are almost on the pitch, guys. Will Hadi Hernandez get a yellow? But Alex Morgan, what's going on? I mean, it might do in the second half. Yellow card predictions. Why am I going to do a yellow card prediction? Ahmad will get a yellow card when he comes on the pitch. Gareth Bale was going to be sold to Alex McLeish, Birmingham City team before he was turned into a winger. Yeah, he was a left back and then turned into a winger. But Man United wanted him, though. Man United wanted him whilst he was at Tottenham. When he was about to leave Southampton, he chose Tottenham instead of Man United because he didn't feel that he would get into the Man United team. That's a fact. Man United were in for Gareth Bale, and he felt that he had better chance of getting in the team at Tottenham than getting in the team at Man United. So he ended up signing for Tottenham. That's what happened, guys. Yep. The Crows on the pitch, guys. The Crystal Palace player is on the pitch, guys. Well played. Crystal Palace are doing well, isn't they? Well, they've done well in Europe. They've won a European trophy, unlike some teams I know. They won a European trophy. Right, there's changes for Digne's on, of course, the fullback. Akliouche, another one, a midfielder for France, has come on, guys. So he's one to look out for. Man United been linked to the Monaco player, Akliouche. He's on, guys. Kante is also on the pitch as well, guys. Kante hasn't given up, has he? Still playing. Good for him. Good for him. Akliouche, though, one to look out for, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely one to look out for, guys. We're ready for the second half. Just waiting for Ivory Coast to come out in the tunnel in the second half. Let's wait for that. Big up everyone in the stream. Welcome aboard, guys. Hope everyone's doing blessed. Everyone is doing good. Thank you so much, guys. Mateta is on as well, by the way. Mateta is on as well. In regards to the Ivory Coast, we've got Pepe coming on, the former Arsenal player. He's coming on the pitch. Just waiting to see who's coming off. Pepe's coming on. Would have liked to see Ahmad given an outing. Come on, man. Give Ahmad an outing. Give Ahmad an opportunity. They need to give Ahmad an opportunity, don't they? Absolutely. Yeah, is Pepe coming on? Ahmad is coming on as well, guys. I said it. I called it. They've been listening. Ahmad is coming on as well, guys. Ahmad is coming on as well, guys. Watch Ahmad be the game changer. He'll be the game changer. Pepe and Ahmad. Not sure about Pepe. Obviously flopped at Arsenal, isn't it? A big money signing for Arsenal. He flopped, didn't he? Yeah. Do you think it was a little bit unfair the way he was treated at Arsenal, to be honest with you? We just need to get this game underway, guys. Come on, guys. It's getting late. We need to get this game underway. Just messing around at the moment. Let's get it ongoing. Kickoff underway, guys. In the second half, guys. The second half of kickoff is underway. We are underway here, guys. Absolutely. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys do that for me. That makes it fantastic. Thank you, guys. See if we can get as high likes as possible, if that's humanly possible, of course. Big up everyone in the stream. Thank you, everyone who's joining me today. 1-0 to France at the moment. 1-0 to France. Can Ivory Coast get back into the game? Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see if they can. They've been pretty solid defensively. Let's see if they can get their attacking thing going. Singo. Out here wide to Ahmad. Foul on Ahmad. That's an horrible challenge. Goodness me, what are you doing? Digne. Have some dignity, Digne. Goodness me. That was a foul. Look, come on. That was a foul on Ahmad there. Yeah, don't injure our players, man. We don't want any more injured. We don't want any more injured players. Definitely not. Nikki, City have made a move for Tonali. No surprise there. So what does that mean? Are they pulling out of Anderson deal? If that's the case, they'll be pulling out the Anderson deal, won't they? You know, I don't think they're going to be signing both of them. They've already got midfielders in there. Yeah, open the door for Man United to get Anderson if we're brave. Man United are deep in discussions with that's a goal kick. Man United are deep in discussions with Tonali. I don't know how they're going to go for Anderson. I don't believe everything you hear. That's one thing I will say. Don't believe everything you hear. Yeah. So West Ham value Mateus Fernandes at double the 38 million plus 4 million they paid to Southampton, as previously reported. No, that's too much. And we'll get that down. Don't worry about that. Yeah, nothing significant is coming out about Tonali at the moment. Fake news. Fake news. Ahmad. We are on Ahmad watch right now, guys, for this second half. 100%. We're on Ahmad watch. Well tackled there. That was a good tackle. That can't be a foul. Come on. Thuram went down a little bit too easy there. It was Singo with the tackle, but you know, I think was it Doué with the tackle? He went down too easy there, way too easy. Yeah, it was Singo with the tackle. He went down way too easy there. Come on, man. Is Magnon in the French goal, guys? Still 1-0 to France in this friendly. He's going to kick it long. Well played, defender. Well played. But they win it back here, France, in a dangerous position. Cherki. Digne on the ball. Back here to Cherki. Lacroix. Here's Koundé. Koundé's done pretty well today, to be honest with you. He's been kept on his toe, the Barcelona player, of course. Akliush. Akliush, you can play as a midfielder, but he can also play as a winger as well, guys. He can also play as a winger, but Akliush is one to look out for. A big fan of Akliush. I know he's 24 years old, but quality player, trust me, playing at Monaco. Very good player. Don't know why we don't look at these players more. He's playing for France now, you see. He's got international caps for France. Ayo Bialdi will be next. And that's free kick. Thuram down again. Thuram's falling down quite often here. He's on the floor quite a lot, isn't he? He's on the floor quite a lot. He's always on the floor. Old Thuram. Yeah, he's play acting. Lacroix brings the ball forward well. Yeah, he kicked it out of touch. Not good. Yeah, look forward, look up. Digne needed to look up there as well. But Lacroix needed to look up when he was about to pass that ball between the lines. Needed to look up a little bit there. Definitely. Guys, we're getting warmed up for the World Cup, of course, guys. Big day. We've got 7 days, less than 7 days now to the World Cup. Can you believe it? Has there been any time there's been less hype for the World Cup? We're going to try and build it up, guys. We're going to build up the hype for the World Cup. Don't worry about it. Here's Koundé. Koundé crosses it infield to Akliush. Akliush does a little dummy there. Guys, back to Cherki. Cherki wins it back. It's going to go out for a goal kick. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Absolutely. Sal, when we win the league, the hate will be even louder. Yeah. Mate, let them hate on. I would love that. I would love them to hate on. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want. I want them to hate. I think Tonali would turn down City because he wants lots of gameplay. Who knows? He might not get 100. Yeah. any gameplay, no gameplay, it's better to go to Man United. They're a better club. You know, we've got more history. Go to Man United, make a name for yourself. You know, that's what I would say to him. Absolutely. But we need that marquee signing. We do. This denial that we need a marquee signing is crazy. I've seen some of the fan base trying to make excuses for not signing Anderson, Tonali, or Tchouaméni. It's crazy, man. I mean, the Glazers and the Ineos have really lowered their standards to these fans. They've manipulated them, man. Honestly, I've calculated how much money we've got to spend, and people are like, you know, still making excuses for them. It's unbelievable. No wonder they're so confident with on their interviews and things like that. Do you know what I mean? It's because the way we are. You know what I mean? Absolutely, it's the way we are. We do it to ourselves. Absolutely, we do it to ourselves. That's as United fans, we really do it to ourselves. We need to be more ruthless. We need to be more intimidating as a fan base. 100%. You know, we need to be a lot more intimidating. Free kick to Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast ain't really showed up this half so far, do they? With the kid, they haven't really showed up this half. They need to try something. I'll get Ahmed into the game a little bit. Ahmed against Digne, Premier League against Premier League, of course. The excuses for Ineos is mad when it makes them believe in that. I don't know anyone who falls for that nonsense. Do you know what I mean? In regards to their little tales and that they like to tell everyone, and people believe it. You know, goodness me, there. Goal! Doué has scored for Ivory Coast. The number 17 has put it in the back of the net, guys. Doué. Not the Doué who plays for France, the Doué who plays for the Ivory Coast. Côte d'Ivoire 1, France 1, guys. Goal for Ivory Coast. Well played, well played. 1-1, guys. Well done. 1-1. Back into the game, guys. Absolute back into the game. It's a great little ball there as well. Great ball there. And it was a lovely finish, to be honest with you. You kept cool and composed there, guys. Cool and composed. It was Pepe, I think it was, who got the assist there, guys, wasn't it? It was Pepe, guys, who got the assist. Or was it Adinga? Adinga came off. It was Pepe who got the assist, guys. Yeah, good assist from Pepe and great finish for Doué, guys. Doué, who plays for Ivory Coast, getting Ivory Coast 1-1, guys, in this game. 1-1. Game on. Game on. Do you know what I mean? Game on. That's what we're talking about, guys. It's a good goal. See what they can do now. Kante. There are a couple of players, though, like Rabiot, Kante in this squad. Like, they've been there for a long time, isn't it? Like 10 years they've been playing for France. You know? Maybe it's just that experience that those experienced heads are in the squad. Do you know what I mean? Ivory Coast out of nothing, they're back in this game, guys. Out of nothing, they just turned up, guys. They're back in the game. Brilliant. It's what we need. It's what the game needed. That pass was perfect. Absolutely, Ephraim. Bigger Ephraim in the house. Yeah, it absolutely was. It was. I actually think that France haven't played well today. I think that Ivory Coast could actually win this game. I think if they put their head to it, they can actually win this game. 100%. Of course, looking forward to seeing Senegal. Guys, that's going to be a good one. Senegal, of course, in my eyes, are the African champions. Morocco are very good as well. There's going to be some good games going on, especially with the African teams and stuff. Here come France, though. And it's cleared. It's going to be a corner to France. It's a corner to France. Manchester United next season should promote Gabriel Bianchiri. Yeah, it's whether he's ready. JJ Gabriel's more ready, mate. Ibrahimov is more ready than him. Yeah. It's whether he's ready or not. There are people ahead of him in the pecking order. JJ Gabriel's the one we need to promote. Jim Thwaites, we need to promote. Bianchiri is, yeah. Have you seen him for Wales? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know about him. He's been around a while as well. That's one thing, which is worrying because he hasn't got a game yet. Oh, there's a free header there. And way wide there from Thuram. Way wide there. Way wide there. Ivory Coast looks more promising in the second half. Let's hope so. Let's hope that Ivory Coast can spring a surprise here, guys. Maybe they can win the game. That would be funny. But it was a great finish there, guys, from Doué. Good finish. Straight into the bottom corner, guys. Magnon had no chance. He gave him the eyes. He gave him the eyes there, guys. Here come Ivory Coast again. Pass out wide to Ahmad. Ahmad here on the right-hand side. Go on, Ahmad. Take on him. Take your man on. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, cut it in. He's lost it. He lost it. That's not a good touch, to be honest with you, from our man. That's not a good touch. Need to do better there, Ahmad Diallo. Come on. Need to do better there. Good position as well, guys. 57 minutes, guys. 1-1 in this game. Good entertainment for this game, guys. More entertaining than the game last night, that's for certain. But Lacroix for France. Crystal Palace defender, of course. Here's Akliouche. It's out here now. Some space for France here. It's back for Akliouche. Koundé. Akliouche. Cherki. Cherki's on the ball now. Rabiot. Akliouche. See this Akliouche, guys? I'm telling you, guys, this guy can keep the ball. He's a good player. Said United should look at him. Absolutely. Very good player, Akliouche. I really like this player. I said United should look at him, definitely. Here's Upamecano. Is it Upamecano? Konate. Here's Koundé. Rabiot. Back in the midfield here, guys. Lots of passing from France. No penetration at the moment, but just lots of passing. Passing the ball around, of course. Long ball out here, wide, and it's lost there, guys. Digne tried to control it. It was a tough ball to control, to be honest with you. It's a tough ball to control. Oh, he tried a cheeky flick there, but Ivory Coast have won the ball back. It's going to be a foul. No foul. Okay. Here come. Is that Ahmad? Ahmad's clear. Go on, Ahmad. Go on. Man. Come on, man. Come on, Ahmad. Come on. You got to do something. You got to be assertive, man. Come on. You got to be assertive. Come on, man. Don, what's going on, my friend? Are we doing well? I wanted us to sign Single last season. He's an absolute beast. Been good for kept Mbappe unlocked the first half as well. Absolutely, Don. He's been brilliant, mate. I don't know why Man United don't do more scouting in Africa and stuff like that. And look at, like, I said it during the AFCON when it was going on. I said Man United need to scout more in that side of the world and stuff. But you know, and he's playing. What is he playing for? For Galatasaray. So you know they'll sell him to Man United. Both of them, though, both defenders for Ivory Coast. One's playing for Besiktas, the other one's playing for Galatasaray. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why we don't go. And they're not going to cost a lot as well, you know. I don't know why we don't do those sort of moves. It does baffle me at sometimes. Our club does baffle me at the moment. Nikki, why don't we go for other top midfielders? Why is our focus on Tanay, Chimin and Anza? Because they're the only elite midfielders that are ready to walk into this football team. You could sign the Ekliouche, you can sign the Boadis, you could sign the Elliot, you could sign the how would I say it? The Balabers and the Edisons, but there are elite players. The elite players are Tchouameni, Anderson, Tonali. Those are the elite players that Man United need. At least one of those, in my opinion. Come on, Ivory Coast. Come on, Coco. Come on. Who do you think will do the best out of all the African teams in the World Cup? Who do you think is going to do the best? This win means a lot to Ivory Coast because it would be a tough group. This will give Ivory Coast a lot of confidence, 100%. They've got a tough group, as you said, Coco. It will give them a lot of confidence. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think they played very well in the second half. I think they've been a better team, to be honest with you. They need to think about this when they play in the World Cup, though, like how they're playing right now. think about this, how they're going to approach the game in the World Cup, because they've got a lot of power attacking-wise. Cross comes in for France. It's going to go straight to Fofana. There you go. There you go. They've actually nullified France quite well. They've actually stopped France. Anyway, the Roma player Kone's coming on, guys. Kone's coming on for them. Operi's coming on for Ivory Coast alongside Tongue, who's coming on for Ivory Coast. They're going to make a few substitutions here. We've got about 29 minutes to go, guys, in this game. 29 minutes to go in this game, guys. Unsensed out. Got to get rid of the inferiority complex. Yeah, look, believe in yourself. That's all I would say. Because look, I'm looking at Ivory Coast now. I'm looking at a completely different side. They were great defensively, though, in the first half. They showed that they can defend. I know that they can defend. Go out there and believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows, man? Like, yeah, you got good players. Your players play all around Europe, just like France, and that's what I would say. And just go for it. Look, show it in this World Cup. I mean, I would love them to do well. Ivory Coast. I got a soft spot for Ivory Coast, man. I have ever since Didier Drogba and that. One of the few players that I would wanted at Man United was Didier Drogba. He was one of the players so underrated in regards to his striking ability. It's unbelievable. I actually think Didier Drogba was better than Thierry Henry. This is high praise, guys. I think he was more dangerous against Man United. Anyway, still 1-1, 62 minutes on the clock, guys. Can Ivory Coast win this game, guys? Nice little bit of play there, guys. Diomande is going to take him on. Yan Diomande, take him on the outside. Koundé's defending. Koundé's not going to get him there. Oh, Yan Diomande. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. There you go. Win the ball back. Well done. Well done. Go on. Shot. It's a weak shot. Straight up Magnon. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Didn't connect properly. Didier Deschamps is not happy at the moment. Adingra, though, he looks decent anyway. He's been good this game so far, definitely. Wahi is up front. Adingra is the one who came off. He was good for me. I think he came off too soon, in my opinion. But Ivory Coast are doing well. Yeah, notably in the Champions League final in 2006, wasn't it? He went missing, didn't he, Thierry? Didn't he? He went missing in the Champions League final in 2006. Anyway, France here, guys, on the attack. Ivory Coast just looks so comfortable at the moment. They just look assured. You know, they just look like they're ready, comfortable. It's Cherky. One back here. They're bringing the ball forward. Ahmad is unmarked. Ahmad, control it. They still got the ball here. Claiming the handball, nothing given. You look at their bench. They got Dembele, Doué, Barcola, France on the bench. They got quite a strong bench, I think. Definitely. They definitely got a strong bench there. That's quite a bench, isn't it? You know, they can bring on any game changers any time, isn't it? Definitely 100%. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the stream. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, you legends. Thank you so much, guys, for that. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Everyone supporting the channel. Cherky's too cheeky, man. That was to Koundé. He got there in the end. Well won back by Ivory Coast, though. Ivory Coast buried that ball in the back of the net. Go on, mate. Oh, nearly. It was a decent strike. It's cheeky from Xerxes, but they did well to win it back. Ivory Coast. Diomande won it back anyway. Gusto of Chelsea's coming on, and so is Manu Kone of Roma. for France. He's coming on. Koundé of Barcelona's coming off. Konate of Liverpool's, now of Real Madrid, of course, is coming off. Luis Fernandez is coming on of PSG. Hernandez is coming on. Rabiot's coming off as well. Guys, big changes. Lots of changes there. Lots of changes. Gusto's funny to see Gusto there. Has Gusto had a good season for Chelsea? What do you think? Scary badge. It is, man. It's insane, mate. Honestly, you know, has Gusto had a good season? Do you think to be in that squad? I don't know. France have got a couple of like mere players though. A couple of them. Ivory Coast, they're making about 4 substitutions here. I know that Dio is coming on. The number 24 is coming on. The number 24 is Toure. I want people to look at Basuma Toure, guys, because Basuma Toure is the guy that has been linked to Man United. The player that plays on the left is a left winger, can play as a right winger as well. Man United have been heavily linked to Basuma Toure, guys. They have over the last, at least the last few months, definitely. We've spoken about him a number of times in Stretford Post. Is going to be a good player, definitely. And so whoever gets him, you know, is going to be good for them because he's a good player. The other player who's come on is Christ now Olay. He's come on as well. And Ibrahim Zangari, another very talented player, plays for Nottingham Forest. Ibrahim Zangari, the defensive midfielder for Nottingham Forest, he's come on for Ivory Coast as well, guys. So that is what it is. In regards to players that have come off, Kessie has come off. Diakite, the right winger, has come off. Wahi has come off as well. Earlier, Adinga came off as well. And Yan Diamande is off the pitch, guys. His audition is over, guys. Yan Diamande's audition is over. Basuma has a high ceiling, so does Ali. Chris, absolutely, Coco. You got your eye to the ball, Coco, my good man. You got your eye to the ball. Yes, definitely. Basuma, I'm a big fan. Definitely. And I think Man United need to explore this avenue. He's done very well for Hoffenheim. And I think we need to explore these players, absolutely. Try and get some surprise signings like that. Hey, big up my friend, my Gatayo Akunade. What's going on, my friend? Sorry, what's going on with Ahmad? He is losing possession, can't take a one-on-one tap. I don't know, mate. But the problem is with Ahmad, he's been like that for months. I don't know why. He's been like that for months. He hasn't performed well for Manchester United even, you know. He hasn't performed well for Man United. I don't know what's going on with him, to be honest with you, my friend. You know, hopefully he picks it up. Sam, a actor called Rory Jennings said that Liam Rossini would do a better job as England manager than Thomas Tuchel. No. That's awful take. That's an awful take, man. That's an awful take. Ahmad has degraded so much since the AFCON. Why is that, though? What do you think it is, Coco? Why do you think that is? He played well under Amram, to be fair to Amram. You know, he did play well under Amram. I think it was since Carrick came in. Let's call it as it is. It was when Carrick came in. But yeah, he's got to do better. He's losing possession too easily. He's got the talent, guys. One thing I'll say about these players is they need to be confident and be brave and believe in themselves. If they can believe in themselves, man, you know what I mean? There's no limit to where they can go. You know, they just have to believe it. They're not believing what they're doing. That's why they keep losing the ball. They don't believe in it in themselves. So when they lose when they get that ball, they're like, you know, a bit anxious. You know, a little bit anxious and stuff like that. Anyway, here France with Lacroix. Lacroix to Mateta. Mateta holds up the ball well there, guys. Absolute beast at Mateta, of course. Crystal Palace, fair play, Crystal Palace. They've got 3 players, 2 for France, I think 1 for Ivory Coast today, guys. Guys on the bench or on the pitch today, guys. 20 minutes to go in this game, guys. 1-1. I think that Ivory Coast have had a better game. It's Pepe. Pepe takes the ball out. Yeah, he should have crossed the ball. It's going to be a goal kick to France. It wasn't Pepe, it was Toure. Excuse me. Pepe. Yeah, he should have passed it. He should have passed it there. Definitely should have passed it there. Ephraim, is there any problem with Ahmad since Amram gone? Ahmad Bouma regressed. Could be. They're not going to tell you, isn't it? But they have regressed quite significantly since our Carrick has been there. Yes. Big season for them next season, though. They can't make any excuses. There's no excuses. It's a massive season for them next season. We need them. We need them to perform. We're in the Champions League next season. You know, we got the Premier League I want to fight for. I don't like seeing Arsenal winning the league. I don't like seeing Man City winning trophies. I don't like it. Do you know what I mean? And it annoys me when I see it. So, yeah, I really do hope that they pick it up next season. You know, don't want to be in this position again. It's another water break, guys. They're having a lot of water breaks. Is this going to be the theme of the summer? Water breaks? I should take a water break then. There we go. That's my water break done. Coco. Ahmad defense, in Ahmad's defense, he played 5 positions over the last 2 years. And also in Mbumo as well. Let's be fair on Mbumo, because Mbumo did play up front and right midfield, and he was in and out of the team as well. As Sal mentioned, also lost a family member, but you've got to perform. So look, next season, I'm going to give him the benefit of that. Next season, pick it up. Obviously, Man United, it's horrible when things happen in the family. I know that it's difficult. Do you know what I mean? But you can use it as to your advantage. You know, Konate was using the Jota thing, wasn't he? In his thing for these performances and stuff like that. This is sad in life is sometimes, you know, we all go through these things, and you know, you have to show character to bounce back. It's not easy, because obviously everything plays a back seat. Football becomes the least important thing. I believe in Ahmed, and I think he should start on the bench. I think Mbumo should start on the right, and that's what I think. And then bring him on, and then slowly nurture him back in the team. There's been a lot of pressure on him as well. That's one thing we got to say. There has been a lot of pressure on some players, you know, at our football club. But guys, ultimately, when you're looking at it from above, and you're looking at it from a different point of view, right, a glass half full sort of thing. Man United came third. You know, we were like basically a few results from coming second place, guys. You know, we're not a million miles away, and it's just that we need to pick up our performances more consistently and start beating the West Hams and the Fulhams and the Bournemouths of this world. Start beating those teams, you know what I mean? And then we'll go places. We know how to beat Man City, we know how to beat Liverpool, we know how to beat Arsenal. Definitely. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Aperi, the number 13. "17 minutes of the game to go, guys. He's going to play it long to the right-hand side. Or does he get it? It's a little bit too long, that ball. You can get it, mate. You can get it. There you go. Toure is offside. Now he's offside. I thought that was a little bit harsh. Our boy's he's coming off, man. Singo's coming off. He looks a little bit. Hope he's not injured. Ousmane Diamande's coming on off Sporting Lisbon. We all know about Ousmane Diamande. Very good defender. Very, very good defender. He's coming on, the Sporting Lisbon player. France also making a change. It looks like Doué of France is coming on. But Ousmane, good to see Diamande coming on. But Singo, fair play to Singo, good player. Zaire Emery's coming on for France. Excuse me. Zaire Emery's coming from France. Another PSG player. Zaire Emery. Nakro will take the free kick. So it's Carrick Middlesbrough was attacking team initially, and then they sort of fell off for whatever reason. Obviously, it could be a quality thing, it could be anything, but initially he was quite a pragmatic, quite a expansive attacking team. Yeah, he was definitely. 15 minutes to go, guys. Still 1-1 between France and Ivory Coast. France win the ball back here. It's on the wing. Mateta's in the box. He's ignored him. Kante loses the ball. Kante, you got to be quicker there, man. Kante loses the ball there for France. Throw into Ivory Coast. Can someone get the winner in this game, guys? Perry looks a decent outlet on the left, by the way. Seen him a few times. But what the most impressed I've been this week is with Nusa of Norway. He's been the one I've been so impressed with this week in regards to the friendlies. He was incredible against Sweden. Absolutely incredible against Sweden. They got another player. They call him the Somali Messi. He plays for Sweden. Taha Ali. He's 27 years old, but he's a good player as well. That you can snap him up for cheap, you know. Squad player, good pace. He caused Greece all sorts of problems today. Samuel, it will be a Matthias de Ligt a while, but I don't know if he's going to come back, Sam. You know, there's a lot of worry about him at the moment. This is why Man United need to buy at least one more defender, probably just to act as a cover, a more of an experienced defender. Goal kick, Akliush came close there, but it's offside from Akliush. It's a goal kick. So Zaire Emery is coming on, the talented young player, versatile young player who plays for PSG, of course, can play in various positions in midfield and defence, right back, left back. Very, very talented, immature player. Cherokee coming off. I think he's had a good game. I think it's been one of the good performances for France today. I think it's been, one of the good performances for France. Welcome everyone to the stream, guys, and welcome to Stretford Post, guys. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. Guys, Zaire Emery coming in. Big fan of this player as well. PSG have got an array and abundance of talent, haven't they? And that they can just bring on at any given moment. Any given moment, they can just bring them on. $12 minutes to go, guys. Is anyone going to go for the game? Go for the juggler and try and win the game. It'd be a great confidence boost for Ivory Coast if they can win away at France. Toure, he loses the ball there. Can't lose it there. Good tackle, though, in the midfield. It's one back here by France. France are going forward. Here's Gusto for France. They've slowed the play down somewhat. They slowed the play down a little bit. And it's going straight to the keeper. Fofana. I've been impressed with the Ivory Coast goalkeeper, to be honest. I have been impressed. Speaking of goalkeepers, Onana is back at Old Trafford. He was at Carrington. Guys signing autographs today. Onana is back, guys, just to let you know. I don't know if he's going to stay at Man United. Vitek, of course, who's coming back from Bristol City, having had a player of the season performance at Bristol City, wants first team football, so he could be leaving. So Onana might get an opportunity. Yeah, you never know, guys. Goodness me. It will take Mateus a while to return from back injury. It will take him a while. I just don't think Man United have the time. And I remember before we signed him, Sam, that Bayern Munich fan came onto this channel and was talking about his injury record. And we were like debunking it, saying, yeah, no, he ain't got that bad and that he's been fine for us. And then he said one day, what happens to De Ligt, he gets injured and then you won't see him for months. This is exactly what he said. You know what I mean? Exactly what he said. He said that De Ligt will get injured and you won't see him for months. Ephraim, I hope Onana did not do bad on the cross. Oh, goodness me. I mean, we can't sell players, can we? That's a problem. It's going to be a corner to France. Bit clumsy from Ivory Coast, but it's a corner. Yeah, he should have got that cat. Silly from Ivory. Ivory, come on. Anyway, Akliush will take the corner for France. Very talented Akliush, of course. The Crow is up there, the Crystal Palace. 2 Crystal Palace players for France up there. Mateta and the Crow, guys. Who would have thought that 20 years ago, huh? Who would have thought, guys, that you would have a Straight at the goalkeeper. Who would have thought that you have a Brentford and Bournemouth player playing for the Brazil national team in the World Cup? Eh? You would never know, would you? You would have think you're absolutely mad. I'm very excited to see though Kone. Kone is doing very well so far since he came on. Obviously, Kone, Cardio Kone, or Manu Kone, should we say? He's for me, he's done very well since he's come on the pitch. Very highly rated. Don't know why we don't go in for him. It's a corner for France again. Ivory Coast just getting a little bit sloppy here, in my opinion. They're getting a little bit sloppy. Ivory Coast. They need to calm down a little bit. They are getting a little bit edgy. We've got about 8 minutes to go in this game, guys. Still 1-1. I do think that France are getting back into the game now, but I think that Ivory Coast have really held their own in this game so far. They've done very well, in my opinion. Akliush will take the corner. See how he takes a good corner. Good corner. Cleared away well, though. Good defense. Back here, out here to Akliush on the right-hand side. He's going to cross it in again. It's dangerous. He knows how to put a good ball in the box. That's for certain. It's going to be a foul for Ivory Coast. Yeah, definitely. I think there's some talent out there, guys, you know? There's some talent out there that we need to explore, you know, not stop being so tunnel visioned and stuff like that with the players that we go for and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So we've got 7 minutes to go, guys. 1-1 here in France between Ivory Coast and Francais. I do think that Ivory Coast, if they believe in themselves a little bit more, they can win this game. I think that. I don't think that. I think that the French defense right now looks a bit shaky. Out here wide though. With Ivory Coast, Pepe, Ahmad, go! Go! Who was that? Is Ahmad? Come on. Ahmad has got the goal, guys. There you go. There you go. Come on. France are losing 2-1 to Ivory Coast, guys, here. Ahmad with it. I knew he scored. I told you a score, guys. I told you a score. Ahmad has got the goal. Fantastic. Great finish there as well, guys. Absolutely great finish there. Superb. Superb finish there. France 1, Ivory Coast 2, guys. France 1, Ivory Coast 2. They lose the ball. The ball was cleared up there, but they lost the ball there. It was good play there from Ivory and then Pepe, and then they got it wide. But the finish there was great. It's a good cross, but the finish was superb. He got in that position. Great finish from Ahmad. Great finish from Ahmad. It was Pepe, and then the cross comes in. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Gently into the bottom corner, guys. Gently into bottom corner. 2-1 to Ivory Coast, guys. Get in. Get in. Yes, there you go, man. There you go. Our man came good. Came on. I told you he's going to get the winner. I did say it in. That's our boy. Get in. Come on, Don. Come on. That's what we're here for. I knew he would score, though. I said it at the beginning. I said he's going to score. Great finish as well. What a finish. He's playing up front. He was in that number 10 position, guys. Do we need another striker? We got Ahmad. Careful, Mateta. Oof. Well deserved as well, to be honest with you. The second half, Ivory Coast have been, I wouldn't say dominant, but they've been the most likely to win the game. They've been the most likely to win the game, 100%. Gusto with a throw-in. we go. So it's going to be offside. Torre, offside there. It's been a great boost for the Ivory Coast guys going into the World Cup. Absolutely massive boost. They've got a tough group, so it'd be great for them to get that little bit of confidence going in. They win it back here. Back here, guys. They're doing very well there. Ahmad. That's going to hopefully give Ahmad some confidence as well. Very chuffed with that. It's good for him. Big up, Marcus. Wait a second. I just noticed Dewey brothers are on the opposite sides. Yes. Yeah. It may be, I mean, yeah. They should have both played for Ivory Coast, to be honest with you, isn't it? I mean, I wouldn't play I wouldn't play for an opposite country to my brother. I'll play the same as my brother. You know what countries I could play for? I could play for the USA. You know that. I could represent the USA if I wanted to. But it's still a hope. It's still a hope. I can still become a footballer. It's still a hope. I can obviously England and the USA, definitely 100%. I could represent. Here come France. France have been humbled here, guys. They've been humbled. They've been humbled in their own backyard. The new orange. They're like the new Holland, isn't it? Ivory Coast. Here we go. Pepe again. It's going to be 3-1 if they're not careful. France. Go on, bury it. Come on. Come on, my guy. Come on. You needed to just put that in the back of the net. 3-1 would have just been an absolute annihilation. That just put it in the back of the net, man. Was it Torre? Yeah, hit it way too high, man. Way too high. Anfield. How did Iraq draw his Spain? There you go. You never know in football. There you go, man. There you go. But these friendlies are complicated, isn't it? But they're not. One thing I would say about it is you never know how good these teams are going to be in the pressure environment of the World Cup. That's it. The World Cup is a completely different level of pressure. It's so much pressure. Big teams are flopped in World Cups. Do you know what I mean? Anfield the Red. Sal, would you start USA to be Sal? You would start for the USA to get their team. Big up Anfield the Red. I think that boat sailed a long time ago, in my opinion. Do you think England have a chance to do this? Yes, they do. But so do France. So do every other team. Every team has a chance. What I would say is that, it does depend on luck as well, especially in the World Cup. Luck plays a huge part, whether it's VAR, whether it's a goal from 50 yards or it's a red card or anything like that. In the World Cup, you never know what can happen, and luck has to go your way. England are in there. They're in there with a shout. But my biggest issue with England is when England come against Spain and France and these teams, and maybe Ivory Coast, you know what I mean? I think they struggle. I really do. I think what's going to be telling, England played Croatia on the first game. They played Ghana as well, right? And Ghana's going to be a difficult game for England, right? So they've got a difficult group, to be honest. Panama, I think they'll sweep aside Panama. But those two teams there, see how they negotiate those teams before they even think about it. They have to get out of the group. We're 90 minutes, guys. Still 2-1 to the Ivory Coast. Great. This will be a fantastic win for Ivory Coast. It's a corner to France. This will be a fantastic win for Ivory Coast. 6 days to the World Cup now, guys. 6 days to the World Cup. Unreal. How time has flown. How time has flown, should I say. Digne would take the corner for France. 5 minutes of injury time. Where's that come from? Where has that come from? What do you make of Jose Mourinho going back to Real Madrid? I think it's a mistake. I don't think Jose Mourinho deserves that job. I don't, honestly. I don't think he's done. I mean, he's done all right at Benfica, but other than Benfica, do you think that he deserves that job? I don't know. I think he's going to... guys, my prediction, my hot take on the Mourinho is going to be sacked and he's going to get another big payout. That's what's going to happen. He's going to get another big payout. We've got 4 minutes of the game to go, guys. Akliush here. Back to Mateta. Mateta holds the ball up well, guys. Cross going to come in from Gusto, but Aklisha's got the ball. He's been the most impressive substitute for me to come on so far. And it's well held by Fofana there. Good goalkeeping, my guy. Good goalkeeping. Maybe just pull it into the corner. Take your time. Take your time with it. Your time with it. Take your time with it. Come on. Tell you, Sangare is a solid centre. Why are Manchester United looking at... You know why Man United don't look at these players? Because they are dumb. Our board are too interested in sitting down doing interviews. That's what it is. That's what it is. Sitting down doing interviews, making excuses. Excuses that haven't even happened yet. That's what they do. That's what Man United do. You know what I mean? For journalists, it will be good. Absolutely, my good friend. Absolutely. 3 minutes to go, guys. This will be a great win for... I witnessed two very, very big games this last couple of days. Definitely. When it's Algeria yesterday, Algeria beating Holland yesterday, by the way. And now I'm going to witness France, Ivory Coast beating France, both away from home. There you go, guys. I'm the man of the underdog. There you go. Come on. Hold on to it. They've got 2 minutes left here, guys. Ahmad's drifted in a little bit central in the midfield. He's drifted central there. Here's Ahmad now. Oh, lovely ball. He's lovely ball. He's clean through. Go on. Smash it. Oh, get in the box. Here we go. There's an opportunity there to wrap up the game there, 100%. It was 100%. He had the opportunity. He just scuffed it there. Just scuffed it. It came off his boot. It came off his boot. He just scuffed it. That was a Puri, by the way. Sal, African teams, which team you think will go far? Senegal and Morocco. I think Morocco do well. I think Senegal and Morocco. England Ghana is going to be big for the UK Ghana community. Absolutely. It's going to be a big game. Big up my Ghana community. Much love. Yeah, one of my best friends from Ghana. Worked with many in the music industry. Big up Coco. We got the Ivory Coast. Absolutely. We've got about a minute to go, guys. Can they hold on? Very. Should be proud, man. Should be proud of this result, man. This is beating France away from home. This is no. Even though it's friendly, you can't. You're like, these teams are getting ready for the World Cup, Absolutely brilliant result it would be for Ivory Coast. Historical, of course. It give them so much confidence. Well played there. 20 seconds left, guys. Manager's done an excellent job. In this game, guys. He's done an excellent job. MS Faye. People are going to give MS Faye the credit. Let's give MS Faye some credit, man. Let's give him some credit. Beating France away from home. Of course, Reading legend. Those are Nantes and Nice, the manager. And it's over, guys. The game is over. Ivory Coast have defeated France by 2-1. Great win for Ivory Coast. Absolutely. Is it an historical win? I think so. It was a good win for the Ivory Coast, guys. They've won this game by 2-1. And let me be honest, guys, well-deserved from Ivory Coast. A great performance in the second half. Great management from the manager of Ivory Coast as well, guys, MS Faye. Brilliant management. Brilliant performances. Ahmad with the winner, guys. He got the winner. man, fantastic for him. Get him in some sort of confidence, and that, guys, absolutely brilliant. Bring on the World Cup with Ivory Coast, guys. There's going to be some teams in there that are they're going to shock a few people. Let me tell you that right now. Absolutely. They're going to shock a few people. Absolutely, guys. But, guys, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Really appreciate that guys. Join me tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn, of course, guys, for all the latest and the greatest, guys. And also, don't forget, guys, before you leave, smash a like for me. Smash a like, guys. Yeah, enjoyed it. We're getting geared up for the World Cup, guys. We're getting geared up for the World Cup. Keep your notifications on as well, in case I do go live elsewhere as well, guys. It'd be great to see you tomorrow. And we're getting closer to the World Cup, guys. 6 days to go. Have a great evening, guys. Congratulations to Ivory Coast. Fantastic win, guys. Brilliant win and a brilliant performance from those guys there. Brilliant. And guys, I'll see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn. Take it easy. Peace.